Hello, hello my friends. We are at Shibuya Scramble crossing. It is about 6:30 on a Friday night. And it is super busy here, as you would expect. So not probably as busy as I expected it to be. But we will cross over and we'll do this a few times in different directions. I'm wearing the Rode Wireless Pro. I see that the Starbucks is open over here now. It was closed for a while when I was here last couple of times. Just there you can see it. And above that is the Share Lounge, which is kind of like a co-working space where you can pay for an hour and just hang out there. All right, let's go and cross here with me on Shibuya Crossing. I'm using the Insta360 X4. I have the exposure setting just set on 0. I haven't corrected for anything here. And you'll see how well the X4 handles this light and what the color rendition is like as well. Now, the building up there in front of me is Shibuya Scramble Square. Up the top of there, which you can check out on my video catalog, you'll see you can get up there and have a really good look around the whole of that side of Tokyo. All right, so that's one crossing we've just done. We'll just wait here for a second. Let's go see Hachi. Hachi is the dog that waited here after his owner died for years, months, years. I'm not sure how long he was coming back for. Can't remember. But this is Hachiko. We'll just go around here and we'll see Hachiko here. I don't want to interfere with other people's photos. But yeah, there's Hachiko, the statue in tribute to that dog. Yeah, there you go. You've seen it and you've seen all the lights. Let's go across the road again. Let's go in a different direction. Now, Shibuya is one of those kind of like must-see places where you come when you are in Tokyo. And I've been here for well over a week, and this is the first time I've done it on this trip. Probably the only time I'll do on this trip. I can't see myself being back at this side of town, to be honest. I'm probably going to stick to Asakusa and Ueno. But what I have just done, which was amazing, was I went to the Ghibli Museum just now. And it is small. It is small, but it is fairly perfectly formed. Hey, look, there's somebody else with the Insta360 camera just down there. I can see the little blue light glowing. But how are they holding it? They're holding it over their shoulder, so they're not doing it as a vlog. They're doing it as just a crossing the road sort of thing. If you want to know how to do a vlog with this camera, check out the video that I put out about a week ago. It tells you how to do single clip edit vlogs really nicely. Okay, we're going to cross through this middle bit here. We're going to aim for the bottom of the Starbucks. That's what we're doing right now. Oh, there's a clear space here. Let's do a big wave for the thumbnail. There you go. You'll see that one later on the thumbnail, and we'll just you can see the little signs here giving you a countdown as to how long you've got to cross the road. We'll just go around the back here beneath Tsutaya. That's the bookshop. And looks like there's a Pokemon Cloud Lounge up here as well. Samsung Galaxy AI. And we're going to walk around here. Some guy doing a rap. Some guy wearing some crazy thing on his head over there. And we'll keep walking across here. We'll just still do another cross of the road around here. We've got a while to wait. And then we will go and walk up one of these roads, I think. Probably that one there, next to the Starbucks, because I know that there's like a ton of food shops over there and it's really nicely lit. So we'll go and do that for a little while. I'm hoping that rap won't ruin the monetization on this video, which wouldn't be great. So yeah, back to the Ghibli Museum. It was really cool. It's very small and it's hard to get a ticket. It's only 1,000 yen. which is probably a fair price for what it was there. But it's just like, if you let yourself kind of like just be a child whilst you're in there, it's absolutely delightful. And just seeing a lot of the drawings, just everything there, it was just a real little insight into Miyazaki's kind of like mind and process. So yeah, I loved it. It was real cool. I really, really enjoyed it. You don't need more than about an hour, hour and a half in there. Hour probably tops, really. Let's go across this way. Let's go into the middle. There's no space. There's lots of space. There's lots of space. And let's go into this sea of people over here. We'll do one more round. And then we'll go and... Where is that food street that I normally go down? Oh, it's down that way where I just was. Okay, let's just turn around and go back. Let's just get into the sea of people over here. Yeah, let's just turn around. We can do what we like. As long as we get across by the time the green man runs out. Yeah, here we go. Now, I did consider the extended selfie stick, but I think it's probably more fun to be down at street level for something like this. Even though I'd be mic connected and you'd be able to hear me, you can't see the faces, you can't see the people. No, I could hold it up for a little bit like this, and you could see people and have a bit more of a bird's eye view, and we can see that. But I think you prefer it this way, so you can actually see people as they're walking past and take in more of the surroundings. So yeah, this is Shibuya. These are all the places where you can come and buy stuff and go to eat. This is probably, well, I've been into that ramen shop on my last trip. That was pretty good. I quite enjoyed that. Yeah, so you can get all your t-shirts. There's a Japan shop where you can pay your money and get your little goodies. Yeah, so there's tons of stuff around here that you can do. You can spend all day just kind of like eating, wandering around, going into shops. There are other places that you could go to, which I probably recommend, but you kind of got to do this. You got to come into Shibuya. There's tons of stuff. If you look on YouTube Shorts or Instagram, there's tons of things that you can do that are recommended for you to do around here. It's never-ending, non-stop. There's an IKEA here. That's crazy. Who'd have thought there'd be an IKEA right in the middle of here? So ABC Mart is for like shoes, really, like trainers, that kind of thing. So it's really easy to get all the brand names that you want. Yeah, we'll just, oh, there's a loft. I want to go to that loft. Loft is like where you get all the stationery and the pens and things like that. I'm not going to go today though. I'm actually really tired. Yeah, when I left to come to Japan, I was just coming off the back of a bit of an illness. And yeah, I was tired, and it turns out that I might be doing another trip like next week. Of course, by the time I post this, that trip will already have happened, and I'll be telling you all about it, but I can't say anything right now. Yeah, so let's see, what should we do? Let's take a left here, I think. We can see some more of the chains and things around here. So this is oh, what's down there? That's all nicely lit up as well. Yeah, let's go this way. Come here. Yeah, so it's kind of a little bit overload around here as well. There's a lot going on. You can hear quite a lot of English being spoken. Tourists often set themselves up here, right in the centre of where everything is happening, which is fair enough if you're into that. Not my thing. I'd rather go somewhere a little quieter these days. And the neighbourhood that I was in, where the Ghibli Museum is, kind of like border of Mitaka, is really nice. It's really lovely over there. I really enjoyed walking around there. It's the sort of place where I might set myself up the next time I come back. But it is out in West Tokyo, so it's a little bit it's quite far out. It's a good half an hour on the train to go there. Let's go up a little bit up here, because there'll be some quite interesting light and things for you to look at. Yeah, but look how quiet it is, even if you just get off that beaten track just a little bit. You can see just how quiet it can get. I mean, look. It's very quiet. There's no blaring music. You can hear hardly. It's not like you can hardly see anyone around, but it's far fewer than you've just seen like 5 minutes down the road. Yeah, Japanese spaghetti. That's a big thing. They like their pasta. It's kind of weird, but you know, apparently they're quite good at it. I've never tried it. It doesn't surprise me. I mean, Japanese are now winning all these handmade macarons here. They're winning baking and patisserie competitions all around the world. They're beating the French at it. They're really, really good at it. So yeah, I'm not surprised they figured out how to be really good at pasta as well. Oh, what's over here? Oh, there's a Go Ape store just around here. Nice bit of pink. Columbia, a Shake Shack. Don't think I've wandered this way before. We'll carry on. Now it is quite bitterly cold today. The wind is really picking up. Okay, so there's a Daily Yamazaki. So you may have heard of 7-Eleven, Family Mart. Daily Yamazaki is another convenience store. You see fewer of those about, but you do see them about. Mini Stop is another one. Let me know your favorite konbini down in the comments if you've got this far into the video. There's a vintage clothing store over here as well. There's tons of vintage clothing stores in Japan. It's a real thing. But don't expect them to be cheap. Yeah, you need to kind of like look around, and you need to seriously bargain hunt. Because often in some of the suburbs, the kind of like words got out, and the prices have gone up for a lot of those places. But yeah, vintage clothes shopping is definitely a thing here. Okay, this looks more like a locals kind of like eatery just here, which looks very cool. Let's walk down the side of this Family Mart over here and just carry on walking around this neighborhood, and then we'll stumble back across oh, there's a GU over there, GU. So that is a sub-brand of Uniqlo, and that is a fairly big one. That one's got 4, 5 floors. Yeah, I've not seen a GU that big before. I don't necessarily want to go in there. Oh, the men's bit has only got on floor number 3, and I don't know what Club Quattro is on floor number 4. You know, I'm kind of curious as to what that is. Yeah, let's just go back this way. Got distracted by GU. Yeah, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. Don't need anything right now. I've already bought something I don't really need today, but it is very nice. Okay, here's a ramen shop. That actually looks delicious. Do I want ramen? No, actually what I want is a Japanese curry tonight. It's cold. I want that comfort feeling, and I know exactly where I'm going to go, but I'm going to wait until I'm back in Asakusa and go to that one there, because I want to have my train trip all done so that I know that I've only got a short walk back to my hotel after I've finished, and then I can just hole up for the night. Okay, this looks like it's some kind of like host club, and we have a mega donkey as well, which looks like it might be closed. Oh, well, no, hang on a sec, it's over here. So Donkey Hoti is just here, I think. Yeah, there it is. So yeah, you get anything and everything in Donkey. You'll know the jingle. If you don't know the jingle, go look it up. I'm not going to sing it here. I'll just get in your head and annoy you for days. Yeah, but it's not the cheapest. So if you shop around, you can get things in there cheaper, but the advantage of Donkey is that it's all in one place. So yeah, I can see why people go there and get their stuff all from Donkey. Right, there's a few bars and things around here now. Value combos with beer or soup with noodles. Kebab if you fancy it. These are places where they're selling kind of second-hand electronics as well, iPads and phones. And we'll be back on the main strip again in a second. And we'll have one more go across the road. And then we're done. Yep, we go around the block here. We're back at the ABC. There's an Ifu, Doutor. Let's take a left. And then we're back at Shibuya Crossing. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get down and take the Ginza line. Now it is coming up to 7 p.m. on a Friday night, so I suspect that the underground is going to be pretty busy. But the good point is that I'm getting on at the first stop of the Ginza line, which is Shibuya, so I should be able to get myself a seat and stay pretty comfy because I'm riding almost the entirety of the line to the other end at Tawaramachi. So I'm not quite in Asakusa station. That one's a little bit closer to me. Although I could ride the whole way through because I think that's closer to where I'm going to be going for dinner. All right, here we are back at Shibuya Crossing again, I think. If my radar hasn't let me down. Now, what I will say though is I have a terrible sense of direction, really bad. I was quite famous for it back in the UK. I probably don't, I think my wife would agree though, I have a pretty bad sense of direction. What do you reckon, Sarah, if you're watching this? You reckon? All right, we're not quite at Shibuya Crossing. That's not quite the crossing I was after. What the hell? Let's go across here. This is Big Camera over here opposite me. Oh, sorry. This is Big Camera opposite here. So this is where you can go and get like any of the electronics that you want. If you don't want to be hunting around the back streets in Akihabara, just find a Big Camera and the other one, which I can't remember. I want to say Yoshinoya, but that's not right. That's food. Begins with a Y. Yeah, so just hop in there and you get anything you want in terms of electronics. There's a distinct smell of Friday night booze going on, definitely. This guy's in the middle of the road taking a photo of something. Not quite sure what. I might be taking a photo of his truck. So yeah, that's the entrance to Shibuya Station. And there's a ton of people here. I don't know what they're doing here. Looks like it might be like a smoking place. Yeah, it's a smoking area. Look at that. Look how many people having a fag in there. Crazy, eh? And here we are, back at Shibuya's Crossing. Back at Shibuya Station. So let's just hang here for a second. So this is where the buses come in and out as well. So this is the bus station just here on the right. And you can see up there, you can see a lot of people up there, and that's a good spot to go and take photos. I've used that one before. All right, we'll do one more cross of the road. I'll get over there because I just want to switch cameras. All right, this is it. It doesn't look like a whole heap of people coming towards me this time. We're not going to do any dodging, we're just going to go straight line, sort of. Here we go. sort of straight line. And you can see there's a train just going on over there. That's a JR train with the green doors. You can see it there just above on that bridge there. All right then, my friends. I'll leave you here for now. Hope you've enjoyed this night on Shibuya crossing. And check out this video next. I'll see you there soon.